Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're playing some early access today, and we're going to be playing our Jund ramp deck. Or more surprise, a Jund surprise / random encounter deck. So we can take advantage of lots of big creatures and do some silly things. We're going to see if it actually works. So starting at the top, we do have some Requiting Hex, because, you know, why not have a couple of removal spells in here? We do have some Smuggler surprise, because this is the way we can sneak some big things onto the battlefield. We have Terminus of Return, again, to help us with ramping, since you're already going to be playing black. We have Glimpse the Core and Shared Roots to fetch out some early basics, as well as Map the Frontier. So we should be able to get plenty of mana, but the rest is what we're really going to be aiming for, right? Random encounter, we get to mill stuff, then we get whatever creatures from there, put them on the battlefield, they go back to our hand, so it means we can recast them, which is very cool. We have Vaultborn Tyrant. This card, super exciting. We've played it before. You get to gain life, draw cards, all that good stuff. But these next two are the main reason we want to play it. Raph and Mikey. If you notice, we only have giant creatures in the deck. So whenever you play this, it is a 7/7 trample haste that will let you reveal from the top of your library till you get to another creature. Only downside is if we hit another Raph and Mikey, obviously, because they're legendary. Any of the others, though, great. Armagon, Future Shark. If this enters, then we just get to destroy 3 things from our opponent, which can buy us time, and we love that. And then, of course, Summon Bahamut, because it's a giant, destroys things, draws cards, and it's a 9/9, right? So, nothing too wrong about this. But yeah, nothing too crazy here. Y'all know the drill. Like always, I got to remind everybody, if you want to support the channel, you want to save some money, go to Tales of Venture, TOAmagic.com. Use my code DRAGON, it's DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on literally everything you buy over there, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's go see if we can ramp up to some of these monsters, or if Mikey and Raph can find some monsters. Alright, we got ramp and ramp, but that's kind of it for the moment. Oh, this is a crazy looking battlefield. This is cool. I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit. There we go. Alright. I mean, we kind of need a little more to go with our Smuggler surprise, you know? Go ahead and go get, I guess, the Swamp. The music on this level is sweet, though. Whoever did the jam for this was cooking. Let's get this and this so we can surveil. Dang it! I needed another big dude! We need something else to do other than just Armagon. Oh no. Nice. O'Hare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we may have to be trying to go the full 8. Alright. This thing doesn't have indestructible or anything, so that's good news, I guess. Oh boy, we're both up to shenanigans right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could play this and still have 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe I just want to do this for 9. Nah, alright, we're just gonna go for it. Worst case scenario, we'll just make this live and then start taking our opponent's stuff, because they're obviously trying to reanimate stuff. From your graveyard, create a token that's a copy, except it isn't legendary. Alright. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go full on. Oh, we got there. Alright, I was thinking that was going to be tough if we didn't find anything. And we get to destroy a thing. Though, interestingly, you can destroy your own Vaultborn Tyrant. If we felt we needed to. I'm just going to activate this, I think. Oh, I guess we can wait. And then I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't really use 4 for that. Is there anything? They don't have anything to get? Sure. Let's just pass. They're about to make a whole lot of stuff, and we're going to be very sad about it. Fortunately, we have a second Argamon, or Armagon, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with it. We'll see, though. Fortunately, as it stands, we don't have to worry about a board sweep or anything, so that's pretty exciting. They're going to copy that? Yep, because it's not legendary. So that's cute. Yeah, can't be mad at that. We'll destroy this one, since we can actually get another thing for it. Or exile it, sorry. Ooh, okay. Wasn't planning on that. Let's go ahead and do this again. Go for full value here. Nice. We did the thing. All right. Let's go ahead and put these two onto the battlefield. I guess we'll keep this non-summoning sick one. Get rid of 1, 2, 3. And then get in there with Raph and Mikey. Oh, dang it. We drew the other one. I was hoping we wouldn't do that, but it worked out, though. Okay, we'll try to keep this. We might have to cast Raph and Mikey straight up. We're going to have to hope we don't have to discard it. Oh, am I playing against my boy, Corey? Oh, man. Okay, Corey. Don't make me discard my Raph and Mikey, friend. I do like me some Corey Baumeister. He's really fun. Oh, this will be interesting. We may have to, like, all at once get the job done here. It might be a Raph turn, and we have to not hit the other Raph and Mikey. This could get ugly. TMNT comes out live on Arena next Tuesday, so... Oh, we're going to sneak something in. Here comes early Leonardo. The thing about Leonardo that's interesting is it fuels itself because it has lifelink. Which definitely makes it different than a lot of the other cards that need outside assistance to grow. Man, we may not have enough time here. I mean, we're gonna get maybe 2 more turns, so we're gonna have to be very quick. 1, 2, 3. We play this as 4. This is 5, 6. We're gonna have to top deck a land to play this on 7, because this comes in tapped. Yep, and we're gonna have to hit lucky. So there's a lot going on here. All right, we found an untapped land, so that makes life a little bit easier. So it's going to all come down to next turn. Hopefully they don't have, like, get lost or something. We'll take a pylon. Actually, hold on. We have double red already. We have single black. I'll take the other black mana. Just in case the game goes long and we find, like, an Armagon or something. Dang it. Why were you not 1 card lower? All right, I'll take it. Just in case things don't work out. Like, might as well have another thing that gains life and draws a card. Man, I needed that to not be the top card. It would have been great if it was a card lower, but is what it is. All right. Actually, maybe it's better, because we kind of want an Armagon here, right? It's what we really want to hit. All right, here's open. Did we get there? No, we got a Bahamut. Boo, GG's. We missed. We needed an Armagon there. If we'd have got that, we might have had a shot. We're dead now, though. Or if we'd have drawn a any of our things that put stuff directly onto the battlefield, right? That could have been good too. Okay, we got the ramp spells, and this one we'll keep. I expect we're going to see a lot of little red artifact decks, because that's very popular. Yep. I think I have like 2 or 3 versions of that deck already queued up. All right. Ginger Brute coming to get it. Another Ginger Brute coming to get it. Yep. Sounds good. All right. It's going to be kind of all in on... Actually, I say all in, but maybe we're not. Hold on. They already have double black. They do. Then let's go ahead and get this and... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I forgot I had the other one highlighted still. Dang it. I wanted one of the Scry or Surveil lands. I think, man, as much as I want to put in Mike and Raph here, I think we have to go with Tyrant and Armagon. Just so we can gain the life and then get rid of maybe like 1, 2, 3. It's probably the play here. And well, should we be proactive here? Yeah, we have to, because they have this. We're going to be forced to do it anyway. I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. All right. Let's put this and this into play. Also, we can just top deck a landing and fire off Raph and Mike next turn if we're lucky. So let's get rid of this being a problem. And then these two, because we could potentially not block those. Oh, come on. One of y'all couldn't have been a land? Dang it. Okay, GG, I guess. I mean, it would have been nice to see if we draw a land to get to play Raph and Mike next turn, but, like, that works. I'm going to keep this and put that away. Alright, what are we doing? Prehistoric pets. Probably trying to sneak something through, which is reasonable. Alright. Need to find a way to get these biggins onto the battlefield. Alright, here comes a sneak something. Last Ronin. We're going to be seeing that a lot today, I imagine. Would not surprise me in the least. Now, are we taking 6? Gonna pump up all the ninjas? Because I could see that being a thing. Nope, we just took 3? Wow, that's a surprise. I was gonna think it was gonna be way more damage that turn. That does something, but we need a little bit of help here still. I'm gonna attempt to get rid of this. No sneak, though, huh? Just 3. Okay. Maybe they just have more expensive spells or something? I mean, they're probably thinking the same thing. Like, why am I not doing anything? Because I totally makes sense. Fully reasonable. Okay. Here's the thing. We kind of have to do this now. So if we find a land, or 2 lands, we could play one now and one next turn. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we did find 2 lands, so that's good. Yeah, and then we're still gonna have to get lucky. I think this is all we can do here. Now, they're probably thinking we just have another Smuggler surprise. But realistically, we're just trying to get Raph and Mikey to not hit another Raph and Mikey. That's kind of our game plan right now. And sadly, their one good removal spell is probably good enough here. So we have to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go up to 8 and get a card. We could also just play this and get rid of 1, 2, 3. I think we go with Vaultborn Tyrant here. I feel like that's the safest option. I don't like it because it's less exciting, but I think it's what we have to do. Though now we can Armagon, maybe. Sure. That's disappointing. Oh, man. Okay, we have a choice, chat. What do we do? What do we do? I think we have to Armagon, right? Like, Armagon, get rid of this, this, this. Yeah, I want a Raph and Mike, but we can't. We can't. I really would love to, but we can't. This gets us another set of life, gets us a card, right? Like, we kind of have to do this. And then we just get to Raph and Mikey high roll next turn. Because even the worst case scenario, if we had another Raph and Mike, we get cards off Vaultborn Tyrant. And life, which is important right now. Yeah, Armagon's doing some work. Yeah, it's always weird when both sides are missing their draws because you're just like, what's happening right now? Oh, we're going to sneak something through? I mean, obviously we're blocking. Like, so if there's something that gives ninjas Death Touch, here we go. It's probably that exactly, but that's okay. We're good with that. We'll get to make a Vaultborn token, and then we'll draw a Galen. So it's probably like Dark Leo. Oh, no. I thought it was going to be Dark Leo and Shredder. Oh, that's huge for us. I mean, yeah, you can get rid of a Vaultborn Tyrant. I would love that. Yeah, they were like, no, don't want to get rid of that one. That makes sense. All right, here we go. Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers. Boom. Incoming. Nice. Oh, and that's the perfect one. Oh, the extra life is so big here. Doesn't matter, though. We ended the game. Oh, huge. That's what we're hoping happens. How often it happens, I don't know. But that's what we're aiming for. Oh, can we keep this? We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it just because. We'll just see if we get lucky. Oh, opponent got a fast draw. That is bad. And we drew the most expensive thing in the deck. Not good. I was hoping maybe one of these first two draws get a ramp spell, get this thing, and then maybe random encounter, but looks like the opponent's just playing a mono black aggro pile here. I will go get a swamp. Oh no, messed up. I messed up. Oh, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I only have one mountain. I have to draw another non-basic to get the other red source. What are we playing here? Another timeline color. Alright, well that's a thing that happened. Well, if we can survive, we at least have a chance to maybe do something here. Second Smuggler Surprise, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I mean, one other hasty creature, we just die here. And we're still probably dead. Well, I mean, what's the most we can do here? We can get rid of... Oh, well then, yeah, we're dead. Alright, GG's. So, like, why do you even bring this into early access? Like, come on, man. Play some fun new cards if you're going to play an aggro pile. Oh, we have to mulligan this for sure. Not great. Not great. But we'll probably end up keeping this. I'm going to keep the new cards just because, but I think if we were playing for real, I'd probably keep a Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay, that's not terrible. Sure, let's play this. But yeah, you'll probably, like I said, people ask why I won't play certain decks in early access, whatever. You probably won't see me play Control, because it just makes games too long for people making content. Probably won't ever play Mill, unless there's like a sweet way to do milling, because it's just like, it's not interactive, really, in a lot of ways. So, probably won't ever see me doing that. There's a few deck types I probably won't play, just because just trying to be respectful of the opponents also making content. What cards am most excited to try? All of them. They're new Magic cards. I know I need to make up an answer because people ask all day every one of these, so I'll come up with something, and that'll just be my answer all day. Like, I kind of do that every time, just because, I mean, and rightfully so, people are just wanting to talk about something. Alright, we need a top deck of land here. Or else we're going to get beat in 2 turns, I think. Maybe? Maybe? Oh no, more robots. That's bad. Yep, here come a lot more tokens. Yeah, definitely 2 turns is all we have here. A little surprised they didn't just leave a mana up to just give everything haste, and we would have definitely died. I mean, we're going to die in 2 turns anyway. Alright. There's definitely more than enough. We got it, but what do we get to have happen here to where we can even remotely stay in this? I don't think we can. We almost need to hit another Armagon, but all that's going to do is kill the 2 Guardians. Yeah, I think we're cooked here anyway. I mean, great showing deck, but you showed up a little bit late. Alright, our opponent's just not... Yeah, they're just waiting for some reason. It's GG's. We have Tramplers. They're not going to die. We die. Alright. Good one. Let's mulligan. Let's keep it and be sad. Alright. We got a Smuggler surprise at least. Uh-oh, are we doing the same thing? Yep, I think we're on the same game plan here. And they're on the play, so we're up against it, unfortunately. Dang it. This is bad. This is very bad. If he has another ramp spell here, yep, we're about to get rolled. Okay. Yeah, still mana. Alright, we still could get Smuggler surprise next turn. We're gonna play this for sure. And then I guess play this tapped. Pass the turn. Alright, how much damage do we take? No, they didn't have it. Wow. Maybe they're doing something different. Maybe I misread the situation. Shared roots. We don't want another one of those, obviously. Alright, let's go for it. Get these 2 knuckleheads on the battlefield. Get some cards. Whoa, y'all are no help. Okay, excellent. Not mad at that. What did you have all that mana for, buddy? Their own Smuggler surprise here to Armagon? Yeah, Flash and Armagon. Love it. Yep, you get all 3 of them. I mean, like, nothing I can do about it. Maybe find our own Armagon? Yeah, okay, this is about to get silly. And another Raph and Mikey. Oh, and a random encounter. Oh, hold up. This is amusing. So what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. We could... Can't flash in an Armagon yet. We're not there. Do we just random encounter here because of the life and everything? And we get the cards anyway. And we can just Raph and Mikey next turn? I mean, is there a way we could die at 41? I'm just going to do this. I think we're okay, but I don't really know. Okay, sure, that can stay. Why not? This is so amusing. I have no idea which way this is going to go. I mean, we would have drawn a lot of cards, though, potentially, if I would have random encountered. And coincidentally, I would have hit a Bahamut. Okay, fortunately, Armagon is legendary. Wait, Armagon isn't legendary? Oh, okay, he is legendary. I was like, hold up a second. You can still saddle, you just can't copy. I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, how did I not know that was a thing? We're holding... yeah, we just go ahead and Mikey and Raph here. I could have Armagoned, but this is more entertaining. Alright. Yeah, and Bahamut does his business. Alright. Well, we won the mirror match. Where we're showcasing new cards, because that's good for the product. That's good for you as the buyer and the consumer. So you get a chance to see new cards interact and see new mechanics doing stuff. Otherwise, like, nobody's really learning anything. Yeah, some people are too hyper-competitive. That much I agree with. Yeah, let's go ahead. I will take the other mountain here. And don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place, right? If you're practicing for a tournament or you're doing something in your local thing for prizes, or yeah, absolutely. You're trying to do what you can to win. All right. Come on, land? Okay, we will... Whoa, wait, hold on. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, all right, cool. That can stay. I was like, let me double check just to be sure. This is one of those things where, like, if they leave mana open, I'm probably going to Vaultborn Tyrant. If they don't, we're going for Raph and Mikey and going to try to high roll. The bad part is we're holding an Armagon, a Vaultborn Tyrant, and a Summon Bahamut, so the odds are we're going to hit another Raph and Mikey. But we do get to see at least one card on top before we make that decision. Yep, Shredder works with Shredder, because the other one dies, and you get to put a counter on your other one. Alright, here comes a Dawnhand Dissonance. Alright, be something worthwhile. That doesn't qualify. Man, we're gonna go for it. Here we go. Raph and Mikey, please hit like an Armagon. There's a lot riding on this attack step. Come on, buddies. Don't do me wrong here. Okay, we'll take that. That's fine. And then we can at least Armagon next. Oh, no. We don't have a second black. We could filter one, but then we need 9 mana. All right. We could just play another Vaultborn Tyrant, though. That's not bad, though. At least we got something. If it was another Raph and Mike, that would have sucked. Also, a thing to note is Armagon doesn't actually have Trample, which makes sense. It would have been kind of absurd. But at least you can flash it, I guess, if we need to in this deck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Opponent's got plans here. Whatever it is, you're probably killing Raph and Mike here, and then... Oh, nope. Just a Keen-Eyed Curator. Though I could see a plan of destroy Raph and Mike somehow here. And then everything else just blocks Vaultborn Tyrant for a turn. And then we'll see where that goes. Oh yeah, this deck takes a ton of risk. That's the only way the deck's even remotely... Like, it's built to try to high roll. Like, there are no secrets here. This deck could just try to do the biggest, silliest thing as fast as possible. Alright. You have 3 mana, and we know what one card is, and that one doesn't help. Then that's just game, right? Because we have 13 trampling against, what is that, 6 toughness? And they've already played a land, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's going to do it. Or as Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. If you know, you know. That's a reference that people want me and Dev to get that channel up sooner or later. All right. So here's the thing with this, right? It did what we wanted it to do, but we also know we're trying to high roll, right? Not really a secret. If there's anything, I would say this deck probably should find a way to squeeze in another random encounter, because I think you really want to hit random encounter or Smuggler Surprise, right? The games where you don't, we still won 1 or 2 of those where we just played Raph and Mikey, or we were able to play like Armagon and get rid of stuff. But more often than not, you really need to get multiple things down, maybe even 3 things if you're lucky in a turn, to get the extra life or get rid of a bunch of permanents or whatever, right? That's the kind of world we kind of need to be in with this deck. So I don't know where that comes from, whether that's swapping a land out since you have so many search ramp spells. Maybe do that and play a 3rd random encounter. Could be viable. You may have to adjust the lands a little bit, maybe get another Blood Crypt in here over like a Restless Cottage or something. I might even do that anyway, just to have access to more red mana. Because we're almost never going to use the Restless Cottage in this deck unless something goes real sideways. Because if the game goes that long, that likely doesn't favor us anyway. Because we get 1 big turn on turn like, 5, 6, 7, and you're hoping to like end the game there. If you don't, then it's probably bad. Unless we have a weird like double Vaultborn situation where we gain like 50 life or something or whatever. But yeah, so probably that. And then swapping one of these other lands so that you can random encounter more consistently by adding 1. That's probably reasonable. And I think that's the way I would go. But otherwise, like, this was actually pretty fun. If you already have all these cards, obviously minus the new cards, because you have to craft those, I would go ahead and play it. Like, this is super fun. We've played Random Encounter before. We've played Smuggler Surprise before. But the fun part about this deck is outside of your creatures, which you possibly already own some Vaultborn Tyrants and some Bahamut's from previous stuff, you're only really crafting, like, 8 rares. I mean, Terminus has been around. People probably have these as well. So really, you're only crafting 4 new cards. And you are playing, like, uncommons with Random Encounter, uncommon Map the Frontier, some commons here with, I guess uncommon Requiting Hex and Glimpse the Core. So, yeah, pretty reasonable to build, too. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. You have to have some patience and figure out, how you can use all the stuff. Nothing that's going to blow the doors off of stuff. It's going to be fun. You'll have a good time. You'll get some wins. But yeah, link will be on Moxfield like usual. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.